Hello everyone, I am Shweta Dayal.
And I'm Deepak Kumar, and welcome to the second episode on Let's Talk Coaching.
Yes, this is our take on the table talk about coaching.
Yeah,
So last week we had our first episode and I would sincerely like to thank all of you who have watched it, जिन्होंने हमें इतने अच्छे कमेंट्स दिए. Some people called us.
yeah. I really like that part, people calling us and talking about it.
Yeah. So I'm really grateful for that.
Mhm.
So today is our second episode and we will be going into the little bit detail of process of coaching. So Deepak, are you ready for that?
Absolutely, Shweta.
Yes. So now, last week we talked about what is coaching and what are the types of coaching, who
Yeah.
can use coaching
Mhm.
as the betterment. So today, regarding all this process, my first question will be,
Yeah.
what are the few things that can be addressed to coaching,
Okay.
some key points, some key factors.
Mhm. Very nice question, Shweta. And why should anyone go to a coach? That's the first fundamental question. Everyone has a goal in mind. There's this place where he or she wants to reach.
Yes.
And everybody knows that to reach that stage, it's not going to be easy. There are a lot of hindrances on the way. And if you want to address that, coaches are a great support for you. Okay? Let me explain this with an example. Right?
Sure.
There was this lady who I was coaching, and she is a trustee in a school, and she wanted to actually address her students, but she wanted to do it in a very inspiring way.
Okay.
Now she knew she could address it, but she wanted to do it in a very inspiring way. So she had identified that gap that I'm not able to inspire my students, and so she reached out to us, and then we started interacting about how to inspire students, through the public speaking.
Okay.
So like this, there are, you as an individual, you will have certain needs, you have certain goals in life, and you want to achieve them. For example, a businessman can come and say that my sales are falling,
Yes.
and they can also come and say that I need to increase my market share. Some people can come and say that there are relationship issues, and we need to address. So these are the various things that
Okay.
client can come for.
Okay. Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
So, but the I think the main problem with people opting for coaching
Yeah.
is the hindrance. That they are scared that they will be judged. They are shy to come out. They are shy to express their feelings.
Yeah. It's actually so true.
So they are like ignoring their need.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you deal with that? How do you convince people that okay, you talk to me, you won't be judged?
Probably if I were to share my certain things, I will have reservations. If I want to share something to other people, I will not open up
Yes.
till actually I'm convinced that the person whom I'm sharing with will keep it with him or her.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
very true.
And it's so natural for every person. In coaching process, this is where coaches make a lot of difference. We sign a confidentiality agreement with the coachee, and we tell him, listen, whatever you and we discuss is going to be there on the table, and it's not going to move out of these four walls.
Yes.
And so when you talk, let's talk, open up. Okay. And I'll give you from a coach's perspective, just imagine this. I would have coached more than 75 people, and when I've coached 75 people, you can assume that how many people I would have told me so many things, but still everything is within me. I don't share it with people. When I meet the particular person, I hardly remember what he talked about it. So one of the things I could probably say to the client is that you could check on the coach's ability to control the data, control the information, and how much is he sharing it with others.
Okay.
If she is convinced, or he or she is convinced that this coach is going to keep the data with him or her, go for it.
I think that is very reassuring.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
all need that confidence in a coach to come
Absolutely.
forward and to express our feelings.
So true.
So that was very nice.
Mm.
So now please tell me, okay, what actually happens in coaching process? How do you proceed? How do you start? How do you gain that confidence of the client? Okay, it is safe to go forward.
Yeah. Thank you. That is actually a very powerful question. You know,
Thank you.
see what happens. We start with with a presupposition in mind. You know, we always say that all the clients who come to us, they are very resourceful persons.
Yes.
They have all the answers that they need. And so what we do in the coaching conversation is that I only ask questions to the coachee. And the coach's job is only to respond to these questions. Just think about it. If I ask a question to you, what happens? You will mentally pull back and start thinking on those answers. Then if I ask you more questions, you will again start going deep into yourself to hunt for those answers. And if I ask you more questions, you further go into your subconscious and look for answers. And I as a coach will tell you, look, you have identified so many alternatives from yourself, which is the best one you want to take it. And so this is how we work in coaching. We don't give suggestions, we don't give ideas, and we don't advise. The coach, the things come from the client itself, and they work on their own after that.
Okay. So that was nice to know.
Yeah.
Because generally the concept of coaching is teaching, like
Yeah.
teaching, like you'll give gyan and everything. So it is not like that.
It's not like that. Yeah.
So now my next question will be, once a coachee finds you, he starts this process. So generally, what is the time duration in which you feel that the result is achieved, or how long it takes?
एक कहावत है कि Rome was never built in a day.
Yes.
Okay, so similarly, there are certain challenges that can't be addressed in a day. It takes time. Say, for example, a relationship issues will take around between 3 to 4 months. And a business challenge, addressing a business challenge will take around 6 to 12 months. So there is this kind of duration that happens. Anything between 3 to 12 months is a good time to address issues. And in terms of frequency, let me tell you, we meet only once in a week. That too for 45 minutes, but every week for 3 months. And after that, we take a call whether every week or every 15 days. But then by that time, things would be stabilizing. Okay, so that's the kind of duration.
So it depends on person to person
Yeah.
and the objective to objective. Yeah.
But there should be a regularity in it.
Okay. They should maintain a calendar sort of
Yeah.
thing that they should follow. So, and my last question will be,
Okay.
so how do you decide that this process with this particular person is now complete? What do you see in that? How do you decide that?
Okay. See, this comes very naturally. I mean, come to think of it, when you are coaching a person, he or she would have actually gone through that process, identified possible solutions, would have implemented them, and he is sharing with you the consequences of that, the benefits that is accruing. Once he or she is saying that or stating all those benefits, a situation will come in your mind that it's time that leave this person alone, let him go ahead, and that time you have to pull back. Okay, so you will yourself realize as a coach that time has come, let the person move ahead on the development, and you need to pull back, and that's the time you will come to know on your own that it's time to end the coaching process. Let the process go on.
Okay, and can a client also decide that, okay, I am done now, and if he or she is feeling the difference between themselves,
Yeah.
they can do that?
So there are two ways. Firstly, if the client is feeling the difference, and that it has been, they can actually say, I think we have reached it. There could be another way when the client says that, listen, I'm not gaining.
Okay.
That could be
Which
another
is
thing,
true.
which is
I
also
know.
true.
I
Yeah,
know.
it can happen. There's always possibility. So that's it.
Yeah. So this was our last question, and I would like to request any of you or all of you that if you have any comments
Yeah.
regarding this and you want to contact us, please do share. Please do comment on our video, and if you like more information, please do contact us, and we'll be happy to answer you all.
Absolutely. We'll be absolutely happy to share
Yes.
it with you.
So that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back with another episode very soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shweta. That was
Thank you.